Awesome. And since we have so many new faces on here today, I'd love to just connect everybody in. So if anybody wants to introduce yourself, share your name, share what you're excited about right now as far as Purium and this mission, and yeah, just a little bit of your goals that we can help you with this week.
I can share.
Great.
Hey, I'm Naomi. I am a lot of things, I guess. I live in Georgia. It's warm. It looks cold where some of you guys are, so I'm sorry. I'll send my warmth your way. um, So I'm a mom of two, and I own a small fitness studio in our hometown. I opened in December of last year. By trade, I was a physical therapist assistant and worked in the healthcare field for about 10 years. Got a little burned out with that in 2020 and 2021, so I switched gears and I opened a bar studio. We are now offering yoga. I found a yoga instructor, so I'm excited about that. I found Purium, I guess, in January. I also have Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism, so I've been on that kind of healing journey for years. Tried many different diets, elimination diets, food sensitivities. I've kind of found a good balance with that piece, but I still needed, I needed like a daily something in my life, and something was missing, and I wasn't sure what it was. Um, so I started, I guess, in January. I didn't do the ultimate transformation quite yet. I'm a little nervous about that one, but the daily core four is what I use. And I love it. I love how it integrates into my life and how it makes me feel better. Um, and I'm looking to create a more of a wellness space in my community, not just fitness, but kind of an overall wellness. And I'm hoping that Purium will be that piece that kind of needs to bring everybody together, because I get a lot of nutrition questions, and I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a dietitian. I feel like I have a lot of knowledge to share, but there's no like title behind it. um, and of course, I don't know everything. So just having the community support's been really great, and learning a lot. And Rita's been great, and I've learned a lot so far. So just looking forward to learning more.
Thank you so much for sharing. Welcome. Good to see you here. Yay. Anyone else want to introduce yourself?
I'll go next. So I'm Christina. I'm here in Chicago. Um, my first meeting, so I don't even know who's been here before or not. So I finally am getting back into things. I became a part of Purium because a friend of mine who also was selling it, Joanna, I know she's probably not on this, but she introduced me to the products and really liked it. And I actually am a health and wellness coach focusing on helping and supporting women with hormone imbalance or trying to get pregnant or come off birth control, just, related to periods and whatnot. And when I all myself have PCOS, very similar. We all have a lot of these backgrounds where it's like, yeah, this is what's happening to me, and how can I help people now? Because I figured it out. And what I really liked was the offerings of the product line, and saying, helping women to get pregnant. That's been done before, and they had the pregnancy protocol. So I really like that. And I also like that it supports like the whole family, all the products and everything. Especially I have two dogs, so I really like that we have stuff for that. And so yeah, I was really interested that it was a whole kind of offering, because I want to support families, as they begin, right? Like when they have children, and then how can they continue on this holistic path and help their children to maintain this lifestyle as well. So that was my excitement. And I've been having I love the products, they taste good, I always feel really good when I take them. So I really feel confident in selling it. Like I could really stand behind. And then on top of the regenerative part of it too, that it's food, it just checks all the boxes for me as far as, being in the product.
Thank you so much for sharing. It's good to hear everybody's background and just learn more about each other in the community. Julie, did you want to share?
Sure, I'll share. Thank you so much for hosting this. And it's great to see this team, this wonderful team here. I live in Scotts Valley, which is just outside of Santa Cruz in California. And I got introduced to Purium through my very good friend, Ilsa. She and I both did a um, health and life coach training together, and we've been supporting each other along the journey. And when she found this product, she shared it with me, and I balked at it at first because I've done so much cleansing and um, just so many different types of cleanses that I've worked on, food elimination, and I know that I had gut problems. I'm 58 years old, past menopause, and I'm still a very young, vibrant person with 3 children and divorced and relationship issues and all that kind of stuff going on in my life. But and Kitty, who does not want to leave me alone today. But I know I had IBS and I had some pretty severe hormone imbalance, and that kind of got a little bit more cleared up, but I still had all this extra weight. And Ilsa's just like on the scene with all these amazing like videos, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing this. And I literally lost 15 pounds. And so, and all my friends have noticed, I've noticed, the guy I'm dating was like, where are your curves? And I'm like, I need healthy curves. So there you go. And so, yeah, I got on board. I think I've been on board now for a month, and I've been doing the lives and the reels and stuff, which has been really fun and inspiring. And still, really, I'm not good at it yet, but I'm making it happen. Um, and so I'm excited about these products because the proof is in the package. It's all over me. You can tell that, like this little bump right here used to be much worse. It's like so much better. I'm just so excited about that. I'm sick of looking at that all the time because we're always on these things, you know. So yeah, and I'm about to. I'm kind of going in waves of insecurity about how to present this. So I'm so excited to be able to sit in. And thank you so much for offering this.
Yay, thank you, Julie. So glad you're here. I just love this group of women. Anyone else want to share your voice or any wins or takeaways? Hi, Shannon.
Hello.
How are you, love? We were just introducing ourselves to the group. And Shannon just did her launch party yesterday, which was so beautiful and fun. So that was amazing. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate your help and support, and everybody was really grateful and interested, and it was awesome.
You want to share a little bit of what got you excited about Purium and kind of your goals with it?
Yeah, sure. So I've had health issues for quite a while, autoimmune stuff, and so has my family. And I've lost a lot of family due to health issues, and I worked for a long time to try to figure out like what I can do to help myself. Functional medicine, naturopathic, medical, but I just am not a fan of big pharma, because I've been watching what it has done to my family. My father had psoriasis from a young age, and it's like the third degree burns on his body. Basically, we would wrap him in coal tar and saran wrap and put him under a sun lamp. And I mean, we did all kinds of crazy stuff. So I just watched him deteriorate by taking biologic drugs and things like that. And he passed from COVID, but really it was just less than a year ago. But I lost both my parents last year. And so both of them were just ill and by choice, basically, because, well, first of all, they don't know. They don't know what's available, how to get a hold of food, what's good food, what's not, and just, maybe not a good sleeping pattern. I'm sorry. Amazon is pulling up to my door. And so I, just really have decided to make a mission out of helping people have availability to at least good, nutrition and knowledge about their health. And I just found this beautiful community at Purium that is just exactly what I've been looking for many years. And so I'm just really excited about being able to fulfill my mission and helping people, not only with Purium, but just in general, finding healthier products and services that are available in our own communities. Um, Purium's with the plastic, going plastic free, 95% plastic free. I just feel like and they just have really great goals as far as our environment and humanity. So I just am really excited about it, and I want to share it with people.
Thank you, Shannon. Love your heart and your story. Yay. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy to hear if anyone else's voice that wants to share wins or excitements. But what we're doing here is just sharing our own story. And there's so many beautiful, niches here, and your niche kind of comes from your own story of what you've been through. Whether that's, supporting women with hormonal balance, or being passionate about the pregnancy piece, or passionate about, just access to nutrient dense foods. It all originates from our own story and where we've been. And so your personal story is the most beautiful thing that you could share, because it shows, where you've been and why this matters to you. And you don't even have to say Purium. You don't have to be like a billboard. You can literally just share your passions and your story. And then through sharing your story, you can help people get from point A, where you've been or where other people have been, and help them get to point B through different steps. And you don't have to be at point B, of your complete journey. We've never arrived. We're always on a journey. So you don't have to be at point B before you can share. Really, you want to invite everyone who also is at point A to do the journey with you and do it together. And that's how we can make the largest impact in our community, is just leading the way and sharing what we're doing and why, and inviting people along to do it with us, and seeing if this is a good solution for them as well. And then, you can invite people onto our 3-way calls, onto our Zoom calls, and we can help them customize, like, what are your goals? What are you dealing with? Okay, this would be the best support for you. So again, you do not have to know anything. You can literally just plug somebody into a 3-way call. You'll go on mute and introduce us, and then go on mute, and then you get to learn about all of our products and how we support people. So that's the simple system of support that we have here. And yeah, just, leading with your heart and your authenticity is the most powerful. So thank you everyone for sharing your stories, because there's just so much there. When I got into this health journey, because of chronic pain from a car accident, and that's what led me here. And so I really have a soft spot with helping people through emotional healing, through trauma healing, and chronic pain. And I use this vehicle and nutrition to help people in those ways. And as well, my newest passion with it is the financial freedom piece, the time freedom piece, because that's a huge pillar of health. And especially with women, like all these amazing women here, being able to empower women in their, creating their life by design, living in alignment with their values, living in alignment with their truth, being able to have that time freedom to be with family. That's a huge part of our mission here as a community. So we're serving on the health side, we're serving on the planetary side, and we're serving on that financial freedom side, which is huge. So you can also speak to that story and that vision and that dream and what your goals are. And those are kind of the two stories that we're really sharing, is, your why, your vision, your why you're doing this, and your kind of health story, and they're, they intersect. They're both really important. Yay. And so I'm curious, just a little bit of housekeeping. Drop a 1 in the comments if you've gotten to check out boards, and go through it and you've downloaded it. And drop a 2 if you haven't gotten to check it out yet. just so I know where we're at. Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, so I just want to do a little intro on it. And if you don't have it downloaded, I can help you off of this call. It takes like 5 minutes. But I just want to go through a little bit of boards because it has changed my life. Like the idea of boards is that it saves you so much time. You have everything at your fingertips as far as resources, and then you can send out information to people in a really efficient and effective way so you can impact more people in less amount of time. So that's the goal of it. And I just want to show you boards here. Let's see. Oops. So, okay. So this is boards. And again, you can just download it. The Purium official board is the one that I would start with. And just go through here, like everything you need is in here. And the board's index kind of describes, everything that's here. The one thing that I wanted to point out today is if you're just getting started or you have a new brand partner that's just getting started, I just send them step 1 and that's it. And once they've done step 1, I'll help them with step 2. And the thing that I wanted to share with you all, because you were saying how you're trying to, create that curiosity and share your story. Under step 4, widen your reach, there's 10 days of just fun ideas, and it's just creating curiosity. It's just like, oh, here's what I'm going shopping for. Here's a recipe that I made. And again, you can share this on your stories and social media just to create engagement, community around what you're doing. So that's a really, really helpful one. And then we have our team board, which is Unique Genius. Everything that you need is in the Purium board, so go through that. And then this just has team specific things and things that I'm using on a daily basis. Like we have our spring cleanse happening. And this is, if somebody wants to learn more about it, this has all of the information that you can send them. And then once somebody has joined our transformation, this is the welcome letter. So literally everything in place. Here's like a simple post that you can do if you just don't have time, but you want to share about it. Just a simple post, and even stories that you can share in your social media. So again, the idea is just to save you tons of time and get information out there. And whenever I'm doing a story, I like to put a poll if it's on Instagram, just, either a question, are these any of your goals, or yes, I'd love to learn more, or, yes, these are some of my goals. I kind of do 2 positive, like yes or a yes in the poll. And that's just a great way to figure out in your community who's looking for these solutions. So that is really simple. I also, in favorite resources, there's business and health. Again, pregnancy, we have so many different things. Testimonials is huge. We have hundreds and hundreds of testimonials on every subject, and you can just screenshot those testimonials and send them to those that are dealing with similar things, whether that's PCOS or Hashimoto's or whatever it may be. We have amazing stories. So I'm just kind of wanting to help you know a little bit of what's available to you here. And then as far as our training go, I know some of you are wanting to do a launch party, and you can do multiple launch parties. It's just a great way to invite your community and friends in. Yeah, and Shannon just did hers, and it was so special. And this is just the simple 1, 2, 3, 4. And some examples are in here of past launch parties. So if you want to do a launch party, it's simple, it's sweet, it's easy. We can schedule it, and then we can help you walk through that. So yeah, that's kind of just what I wanted to show you all. Let me stop the screen share. But was that helpful as far as just kind of seeing what's available? And there's so much more, you know, there's simple script ideas of just like opening up a conversation, you know, because we're really just leading with service and helping people. But did that make sense for everybody as a brief overview?
Yeah, I'm just curious. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, please.
I did look at it, but I wasn't sure how to get to the Purium page. Like now, once you show me, I'm like, oh, so you can just like grab one of those pieces and then drag them into your social media. Is that right?
Oh
Is that
yeah,
how that works?
let me show you again.
I need step by step. I'm like, when it comes to technology and all this social, I'm just like, I
Yeah,
need step by step.
and they've been doing training on Tuesday nights in the replays, so I can show you where to find those.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank
Um,
you.
mhm. But let me just show you real quick. So what is so cool about boards and why it's different than anything else is you can connect it to your keyboard. And so that means you can literally text it from your keyboard. Let me see here. So for instance, to do the spring cleanse and you wanted to send the welcome to your transformation, you hit the top right hand corner where there's that arrow and box, that's send. And then you can literally copy it and send it in a text message, or copy it and send it in a messenger. And there is like a two-step process to get it connected to your keyboard, but that's something that we can help you with. It's very easy. So yeah, that's how simple it is it just allows you to share everything that you need. A simple one, you know, these are just a few favorite resources, the Farm to Family. You can just hit that upper right-hand corner and again, just send it to whoever's interested in learning more. Okay. Great. So the idea of that is just to save you tons of time. And if you have questions, reach out to your mentor and we will support you. But every resource you need is in there. And if there's something that's not, I'll add it. Awesome. And I wanted to go through some RPMs together. Just this is what I did on a weekly basis with my Tony Robbins business mentor. And it's what allowed me to move from like green diamond to double rank to black diamond to red diamond to crown in a very short period of time. And it just allows you to get really clear on your vision and your why, and then your action steps. So I'd love, if anybody wants, I'd love to walk one person through and we can all do it together, unless there's any questions on that last bit, or any other questions that anybody has before we dive into this. Nope. Okay. So with this RPM, all you need is a notebook. And we will dive in. And one last thing I did want to share on the Purium board, on the boards, on our team boards, the Unique Genius, there's the personal development folder, and it's called priming. And try doing that on a daily basis. It takes 15 minutes. So much of this business is really actually just about becoming the best version of ourselves, becoming more whole, and sharing that with others, helping other people to step into their own greatness. And this is my favorite practice. It takes 15 minutes. It's gratitude. It just puts you in that place of success and gratitude and service on a daily basis. It's amazing. So if you can mark off like 15 minutes a day for that, it's so powerful. And again, that's in our self-development folder. Okay, so who has a goal that you're working towards this week in your business that would like to walk through this?
I do.
Yeah, Julie. Awesome. Everybody's clapping. Woo! Okay, so what you're gonna do is just everybody, we'll do this together. On your notebook, just make 3 columns, 2 lines, 3 columns with a header. And in that center column, we're going to put result / outcome. And in the right-hand column, we're going to put purpose / why. And the left is MAP, which stands for Massive Action Plan, or your map. Okay, so what results, and the result outcome is like a clear, it's a SMART goal, clear, actionable, time designated. What is your result outcome for this week that you'd like to focus on, Julie?
Sign up 3.
Mhm.
I'm not sure what you call them. Customers,
Yeah, we
I've
have
been talking to a lot of people, and my goal is to get 3 of them on board with the ULT.
yay. So 3 either customers or brand partners. And customers are doing health transformation and brand partners are doing health transformation and joining you in the business and
Yeah,
mission.
right now I'm just focusing on the
Customers?
customers. Yeah.
Okay, so 3 customers. Okay, beautiful. And by what date and time? By next Monday or by
Yes.
this Friday?
Actually, I want to get it done today
Hmm,
because
By today. I love
the
this.
rest
Okay.
of the week. Yeah.
By today at what time?
4 p.m.
4 p.m. Okay. So everyone, you can write your own personal goal, but write down exactly what you want, the number, by the exact date and the exact time. This is just going to give you clarity.
Exact time, exact date. Okay.
So today at 4 p.m. And for this next piece, Julie, can I have you stand up? Because it's really, again, just about getting into the embodiment of it. Awesome. And take 1 step backwards. Okay. So it is, I'm going to have you just close your eyes, drop into your body, ground your feet, connect to your heart, and take 1 big step forward. Perfect. Okay, so just with eyes closed, it's 4 p.m. today, and you have 3 customers who are ecstatic about joining you in a transformation and being accountability buddies with you. How does it feel in your body?
In my gut, it feels really excited, and like there's like this slap on my back, like, good job.
Yeah. Yes. And how else does it feel in your body and your emotions? Now that
Tingly.
Mm-hmm.
I feel tingly and content. Just feel a lot of excitement in my core, in my solar plexus area, in my 3rd chakra. Just super jumpy and excited, and want to just jump up and down and dance around.
Yes. These are so important.
Celebrate.
Yes. And what does it mean to you now that you've helped these 3 people?
It means that I can be an effective communicator towards what I'm passionate about, which is health, and it improves my business outlook and it sets me on a trajectory that I've been wanting for like over 2 years
Mm,
to get me away from dental hygiene and an entrepreneur and business and a health and relationship coach.
I love this. And who have you become now that you have achieved this goal?
A business owner.
Yeah. A business what? Owner? Yeah. I love
Owner,
that.
yes, my own business and generating income for myself based on
Yes.
my passion.
I love this.
You guys are gonna have to write this down for me because I'm not writing
We
right
will. We'll go through it with you.
now.
And who have you impacted now that
Ugh,
you have achieved this?
my closest friends, my mom, my former partner, one of my clients, former clients,
Mm.
and hopefully maybe even one of my best friends from high school who I want to see her transform arthritis pain in her feet so she can play volleyball again on the beach.
Yep. I love this. Beautiful vision. Do you feel complete, or is there anything else that you want to share?
I'm complete.
Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and sit down. Thank you, by the way, for sharing.
Thanks for observing, everyone.
Yeah, I love this practice. So go ahead, Julie, in your purpose/why, write down. My gut is really excited. Good job. Slap on my back. I feel tingly, content, excitement in my solar plexus, jumping up and down and dancing, celebrating. It feels good in your body, right? Can everybody feel that? I'm an effective communicator. This has set me on a trajectory I've been wanting for 2 years. I can step out of dental hygiene and be, was it business and health? Oops, you're on mute.
Health and relationship.
Yes, health and
I don't
relationship.
know why I said business. Maybe that's part of it in the
It is
future. Who
part of
knows?
it. Yeah. I'm a business owner, an entrepreneur, and I'm generating income for myself. I've impacted my closest friends, my mom, my former clients, best friends from high school, helping her to transform her arthritis so she can play volleyball. Cool. So I want you to embody that purpose why on a daily basis, at least 5 minutes a day, like minimum. But that is the blueprint, the emotional intelligence of how to get to our goals. And with that purpose why, with that feeling, that excitement in your gut, that tingling, go, that celebration, that jumping up and down, go ahead and hop over to the MAP and just write down stream of consciousness, 3 to 5 bullet points of how you're going to do this, how you're going to make this a reality of 3 customers by today, by 4.
Do you want me to speak them out loud too?
Sure, yeah. Or you can
Okay,
write them down
so
and then we can, yeah.
I'm meeting with a client right after this meeting, a former client who would really like to lose weight.
Mhm.
I'm going to connect with my former partner and get his credit card, and he signed up. Now I just need to get the credit card and make it happen.
Perfect.
I'm going to connect with another client, a former client who I had lunch with yesterday, who seems very excited about getting started, and
Yay.
my mom, and then my friend Julie. Her name is also Julie. Those are the people I'm contacting today. So I'm upping the amount of people I talk to so that I make that 3
Love
happen.
that. This is so exciting. And Julie, what I recommend is just visualizing this purpose why as though it's already complete and feeling all of those feelings and then taking this inspired action. And we are available, like if I'm free today to hop on any calls if they're like, oh,
Okay, yeah,
Mom or Julie or
yeah.
any of them have
So
questions.
tonight would be better, like this afternoon would be
Mhm.
better. Also, my son, I'm going to get my son to do it too. So there's 6.
Perfect. Yeah, just
Yeah,
text me.
I'm busy the rest of the week. I have so many other things going on, but so today's the day, girl.
Today's the day. And Heidi just said UBT in 1 day. So when we help 3 customers or brand partners sign up within a week with a smart order, you get 500 free points. And those free points add up to bonuses. So that's how you can like double and triple rank and such. So that's also a huge benefit. Awesome. Yay. Done. Clear. Celebrating you.
Yeah,
Yay.
action plan. Okay, yeah,
Was that helpful for you?
yeah, I like it. It's a very detailed.
It is. It is, and everyone on the call, you can take yourself through this, even in 5 to 10 minutes in a day. But just really figuring out what is the result outcome I want to create? Why? What's my purpose? Why? Embody it, feel it, see it. Who have you impacted? And then come up with that action plan. And then again, we're always here for support. You do not have to do this alone. The best way to learn in this business is bringing people to a 3-way call, and you will learn everything. Was that helpful for everybody else in your own personal goals? Great. Awesome. Perfect. Well, I just want to open this up. Any questions? If anybody did not get their question answered, or anybody wants to shout themselves out, celebration is a big part of our culture and community here. But yeah, I would just love to hear from you all. Go for it.
Rita, I had a question. So I've been trying to green light. I have been green lighting, and just starting conversations with people like those Facebook friends that I don't know, but we're Facebook friends, and like conversations have been happening, but sometimes like I'll ask, like I start by asking them like, what do they do? And like, or I'll go on their page and be like, oh, well, it's so cool that you do this or blah, blah, blah. But then they don't ask me back what I do. So I have an opportunity to like, I don't know, like, what's your strategy for green lighting? That's my question.
Okay. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, green lighting is just when, say you're on Facebook and you just see somebody else's green light is on, that means they're also on Facebook. And so just opening up conversations. And the way that Carrie Drinkwine and I connected is I literally just sat down and I was like, who is praying for this solution? Who is praying for this? Who needs this? And her green light came on in that moment. And I just said, "Hey, Carrie, how are you? What have you been up to?" I haven't talked to her in like, a few years. And I just really wanted to know what was going on and how she was doing. And then she just poured her heart out to me like, wow, I'm dealing with XYZ in my health. I'm dealing with XYZ in my business. And I was like, I think I have a really powerful solution for you. So we just kind of started that dialogue. So with green lighting, it's kind of like you're just opening up conversations and seeing what's going on in people's life, how they're doing, how we can be of service. And it's saying less to more people, because some of those conversations, they may or may not go anywhere, but some of them, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, yes, thank you. I'm looking for this solution. So what I do is I think of it as like throwing a ball out into a crowd of people, and whoever throws that ball back to me, then I continue that conversation with. So it's more so turning over stones and seeing who is praying for this, like who this is an amazing solution for. And honestly, it's just listening and figuring out how to be of service. And sometimes that's a question just like, how's it going in your work? Like, are you enjoying it? Hey, I'm doing a health transformation. I've had amazing results. Do you know of anyone that would be curious of doing one with me? Do you know of anybody else that's looking to transform their hormonal health or whatever it is? So just asking questions and being curious.
Thank
And
you.
yeah. And this again can be referrals, asking them if they know anybody, or asking them if they have any, personal goals. And it's just building that authentic relationship. And now look at Carrie, 2.5 years later, this has been like the solution that has transformed her life, her business, her purpose, her passion. So that's what I do is I personally set an intention. Who is praying for this? And then they come into my life or I come into their life. Cool. And then just writing down people that come to mind intuitively. Like so many people have come to my mind and my heart that I've just written down and reached out to, like, hey, how are you? What's going on? And there's also really amazing script ideas in the Purium script board and in our team script board. But just seeing how they're doing. And again, this turned out to be like life-saving solution for them and their lives. And it was just because they came to my intuition. So I just checked up on them. I wasn't expecting any sort of outcome. I was just seeing how they were doing. So, yep. Awesome. Any other questions? And I would just recommend, there's so many people here who are like just diving in and getting going. And I would say the first step, I will send it out today, is just doing your monthly action plan, because that's going to get you really clear. And then from there, let's focus on a launch party, within the next 10 days, months, couple of months, whatever works on your schedule. But that's short and fun and sweet and a great way to just start getting this out to your community, sharing your heart, your story. So if you haven't done a launch call yet, let's schedule one. Yay. Awesome. Well, I want to honor everybody's time, but I really appreciate you all. And if you have, anything else that you want to share or hear, and if you're not in our, community feed and you want to be, I just do really simple announcements once in a while in there to help keep everybody on the same page and supported. And then please reach out, in your personal texts and, with any questions, and we'll support you. Awesome. Yay. Anybody want to share any takeaways or action steps that you're doing?
I really liked Julie's intention with her result to be done today. And I think that was so cool for me because I get so distracted. And Julie, thank you so much, because I've always set a goal for the week or a goal for the month, but I have the kind of brain that needs it today. So, and then I'm going to do it again tomorrow. So thank you so much, Julie. That was really helpful for me. And Rita, thank you for holding this space for us every week. You're such a treasure. Thank you.
Yeah, I love you, Linda.
I have a question about an order for CBD. Is that something I should ask about here, or?
Yeah, maybe in your support thread, but there is a different website for CBD and it's just for legality purposes. So yeah, it's a Purium CBD website.
I just didn't know if you knew anything about the glitches that they had and if that's what had affected my order. So.
We can send in a support form and chat about it.
Well, and I've talked to them and they just said there's no order, so
Oh,
it just disappeared. But I know that they had glitches. David said they had glitches on the call.
okay.
And so I wanted to check for the order because I was wanting it for my lunch party. It was
Okay.
they just said, no, there's no order. So I didn't know if maybe that was part of what the glitches were. So I just thought I'd ask if you knew. But I've
Yeah,
already talked.
okay. It was, I guess it was a short glitch that they were having, but we can always get that figured out, and I can always send in a request to the Crown thread to get that figured out.
I just knew it was on last month's whatever. I don't know what you call it, profits, or what do you call that? The monies, what do you call it? Income. So, okay, thanks.
Okay, we'll clear it up. Heidi, did you have a question?
I just wanted to celebrate because last time I signed on to this meeting, you walked me through an RPM and I hit that goal that I had set for myself. And then I hit executive for the first time this month. So, and that is not alone. That is thanks to Ilsa and Julie as well. So I just want to shout out my amazing team. I'm just so grateful, and I love you two so much. I love this whole team, but I just wanted to also just celebrate that, like, yeah, the RPM works. Yay. So thank you.
It's amazing. And you had a big goal. I remember when we were writing it, I was like, yeah, she is going for it. So congratulations.
I guess I didn't hit it entirely because I did say 5 new customers and 1 new brand partner. I didn't get the brand partner, but I did that week get a friend of mine who is like most likely going to become a brand partner. She's really intrigued. And so it happened in that week. So I kind of felt like I hit that part, but I did get the 5 new clients. So yeah, it was a big goal. It was awesome. And yeah, so RPMs work. And thanks again to my team for helping get to executive. And now we're all rising up together.
Yay, Diamond Next Stop team. This is a complete team sport. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. And executive's awesome. It's huge. And I just want to shout you out, Heidi, for your consistency and your vision and your care and your passion, because you've really maintained such consistency. So that's what it takes. Yay, well, I love you all. And this call is every single week where we get to really drop in, share our heart, share our wins, and figure out our action steps moving forward, whatever is specific to you and your goal. So love you all, and please reach up if you need anything. And thanks for being here and connecting in and sharing your stories.
Thank you, Rita. Do you have time to hang out afterwards or show me that? Okay, I'll hang out. Thanks.
Awesome.
Thanks you all.
Okay, thank you, Rita.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi. Wow, that was great.
It's fun,
I'm so
right? I
glad.
love RPMs.
Yeah. I mean, I've done something like that before, but you just need to keep on it. yeah, my whole system is like fluctuating on so many levels right now. So,
Mhm.
so yeah, I got boards, and I'm just Heidi and Ilsa are blowing up my phone right now. So I have boards, and it just looks like
Hmm.
this right now. So I
Okay.
don't have